to the finish line. Seatbelt, fast whips, got a win in mind. See me when I skirt off, ain't no 10 in mine. Friends keep saying slow down, should've seen the signs. Riding down this dirt road, but we going, I don't know. God, please protect me, I'm halfway home. Take the wheel right now, I let go. Thinking about the ones to let go. I thought by now you forgive me. No, it's not easy forgiving. Found a new reason for living. Nice says, making noise, all I hear him say. Making noise, all I hear him say. He say, she say, they say. He say, she say, they say. On my way, it's your way. It's not on my way, it's your way. That's all I hear him say. That's all I hear him say.
Yo, what's good? What's good, man? What's good, man? Happy Tuesday. We are making moves. Things are going. You know what I mean? Our Pop the Balloon is lit. I'm going to drop another release date later this week. Building something big. Got another show scheduled. So we are kind of ramping it up right here, man. We're kind of ramping it up. But look, right? Today's topic, I'm not really going to waste no time, right? Passport bros, right? Everyone talk about them, and it's time I'm gonna talk my shit too. Is are they visionaries, right? Do they see the future? And this is what every guy should be doing, or are they kind of losing right now, right? Are they kind of losing? So look, I'm gonna take you down a journey. Hopefully, I can get it all sorted out today. But if not, we are gonna pick it up tomorrow. All right, right? So look, I'm just gonna start with the clip from episode 1, Pop the Balloon, and then I'm gonna let you guys see sometimes how what women say they want isn't necessarily what they want, but it is. And I'm gonna break you down on that later. Right?
How's it going?
Yo, 1 second. Let's add it. What do you do, man?
Tech support for Spectrum.
Tech support for Spectrum. That's a professional job.
Somewhat.
You know what I mean? Making good money and everything.
It's all right.
And you're 6 foot?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, all right. All these ladies popped on you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's find out why. How'd you pop on my man?
Just not a physical attraction.
What weren't you attracted to?
In all honesty?
Look. We are here trying to get to the truth. All right, be honest.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you work out? Do you
A
go to
little
the
bit.
gym?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you consider a little bit?
Maybe like I go gym like twice a week.
Yeah, I know. That's not going to work for me.
Okay, why did you pop on him?
I just wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And then I listened a little bit, and you said you work for IT, and I just don't need you hacking my phone. I'm a Leo, so there's no telling what I'm up to. And I just don't need you hacking my phone, so it's a no for me.
Why did you pop on Red?
We've been on a couple dates, and I know you're not serious, and I got 3 kids. I need a husband.
Why did you pop?
Well, there's a few things. He seems like a very nice guy. Very, he came out. I like a little bit more confidence. Like even your posture, it gives like insecurity. I usually like a guy who shows a little bit more style. You look kind of, plain, which is fine. That's just not my type.
Why did you pop on my man?
He's just not my style. Your style of dress, the way you carry yourself, it's the posture, your shoes, and kind of when I spoke to you before and the way you speak, I don't mean to piggyback on one of the ladies before, but the way you speak doesn't carry much confidence in yourself.
All right, so all of those criticisms, right? I'm gonna call them criticisms. Be nice today, man. Right? We're gonna call them criticisms, right? Right? Here's a guy, 6-figure guy, 6 foot, but it's not enough, right? It's not enough. There are a couple things missing. We can come back to that at the end, but I find that a lot of guys, they're in this boat. They have been sold some lies, right? Make good money, right? Be able to afford nice things, and you can get the girl. That's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. So I see why people get frustrated and they say, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to go somewhere different, man. Somewhere where like everything isn't affected by social media, right? Go somewhere where like the women are more fit, feminine and friendly, right? Right? Go somewhere where I'm going to be loved and respected. So we're going to talk about what's real, right? And what's not, right? And this is in reference to the passport bros, right? Passport bros, men who have decided to leave Western culture in hopes of finding love, femininity, a wife, right? Like a lot of guys just want to feel respected again. They want to feel like the man. And I actually believe that last one actually is probably like a majority of why it actually happens, right? So like some of these guys go for fun, some go just to feel respected, and yeah. In fact, this guy says it best, right? I'm just gonna start bringing up clips. This guy just kind of said it best, because if you just kind of look at it, like it's just hard to explain sometimes, right? So let me load this clip up for y'all. All right, okay. So let me add this thing to the stage. All right. Okay, right. So this is a guy that had went, and this is what he had to say, right?
What's up, y'all? Up here at the airport, checking out, leaving Dominican Republic, leaving the DR. Had a very, very great time, very interesting. This is really a game changer for me. But if y'all want to know some more about it, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll be happy to tell y'all the details. But definitely recommend the DR to any of the brothers out there. Man, don't be nowhere where you're just tolerated, bro. Us brothers, we got to go somewhere where we're appreciated. Not saying that we're not appreciated in America, but a lot of these other places, man, I just had to come see it for myself. And it's real, bro. It's real. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll keep y'all updated. Getting ready to catch a flight here out of the airport, and should be landing in Miami in a couple hours. And then
All right. So this, of course, is only one story, but when you start accumulating stories, there's a consensus, right? and that consensus becomes reality. Because the reality is, right, men will go overseas, and the women are a lot of times more fit, right? More friendly, right? But look, there's a reason for that, right? I'm not even going to get into the reasons yet, because I know everyone has their opinion. It's either this or it's right, but it's deeper than that, right? It gets deep, because initially I was like, okay, it's a money thing, right? Our dollar goes further in like different countries, right? But it's more than that. But look, I'm not gonna jump ahead, man. I'm not gonna jump ahead. I'm just gonna try and keep this properly paced, right? Okay, right? So you had seen that guy, he came back. It was like he saw heaven or something, man. Like he could barely hold his like tears in. If you guys haven't traveled, travel, man. Just go somewhere different. You don't have to really go that far, right? Just go somewhere different so that you kind of have a base you can compare it with. Okay, right? So where do the passport boys go, right? Philippines, Brazil, DR, Colombia. But not just them, man. Not just them. They go to Africa, and of course different countries that have more of us, right? Because like one thing is like they aren't like, oh, F black women, right? They just like F women in general to go find something better, right? Whether they find it or not, I'm going to reveal later in our discussion here, okay? Right? So and it was fun researching this, man. It was so much fun. So and it just ties into the whole dating and relationships here, man. It like just ties into it so much. So I was like, yeah. Let us talk about it, man. Right? So okay. So these are places that they go, right? So if any of you guys are even thinking about, traveling, going on a trip, do your research, bro. Do your research. A lot of places are very, very dangerous, as we'll see later. But definitely do your research. But look, here's a list, man. Here's where people go, man.
All to you list Passport Brothers.
All right, so look, make like a running list of places you like to visit for like whatever purposes, right? But okay, right? So there are all kinds of passport bros, right? All kinds, because also you like really can't group them all together, right? Some guys, in fact, let's just break it down, right? There are 3 types, right? There are the, like adventure bros, right? These are guys, right? Guys that can get girls here, right? Because a lot of people think passport bros are just men that can't get women here, so they have to go somewhere else. That's not it, right? That's what some of them are, but like a lot of them are just like I'm good here, right? I'm like a superstar in the NFL, but if I can go to another place, which let's even say AFL, right? Or even college, right? It's not as difficult there, right? People are more friendly, women are more fit, they are more feminine, but that's a caveat because there's a reason for that. But like we're going to get into that later. But okay, right? Number 1, adventure bro, right? This is look, like if you got the means and you got the like charisma, absolutely. Go out, explore, test everything out, explore your options, and then make a decision if you ever make a decision, right? Because you aren't forced to actually make a decision, right? Okay, right? Now, there is the love seeker, right? There is the guy who has been used, right? Used for his money, used for his resources, and he's tired of it. Like I found an interesting clip, yo. Like this is funny. This is funny right here. So and I don't mean funny, but like, come on, man. Yes, it is. All right. Okay. All right. So this guy's out on a date, man. First date. This is what happens, right? This is what happens. If anybody knows what state you think this is in, yo, put it in the chat, man. Put it in the chat. All right. All right. Here we go.
Hi. Yeah, this is the kids, right? Y'all say hi, kids. Hi. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is LaKayla. She's 5. That's Timmy. He's 7. And this Sheree. She's 17. Uh-huh. Right. So what you gonna be doing later, mama? All right. Well, let me just give you a call back later then. Mm-hmm. How the food is, kids? It's good? Look like your food good. You eating a whole lot over there. What's up, mama? What about you? How you feeling?
Everything is good.
Y'all think y'all gonna get something to eat to go? Come on now, I got it. I can handle it. Let's just make sure they eat enough food. They good.
I don't know. I may get a to-go box for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get enough. Y'all make sure y'all fill y'all plate up, all right? Yeah, so when you get you one, make sure you get me in one too, so you feel me? I got it. I'm gonna handle it.
All right.
Let me run to the car real quick. Let me go grab my wallet. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Y'all know we ain't doing that. Straight up out of here. Y'all know we ain't doing none of that. Baby. I'm sorry. You can't get me.
Unfortunately, I only had time to put together part 2, but like part 1, he met her. He had to go to the bathroom. He was like, yo, she didn't say nothing about having any kids. He had asked her to like go out, and she brought the kids, right? It would sound crazy, except, right? I have a story like that, man. It seems like I've been through a lot, man. Younger days, right? Let's say lower to mid 20s, man, right? Met a girl, right? Walked up, talked to her, right? Yo, I like to move quick. I'm like, yo, what are you doing tonight? Let's just lock this thing in. You know what I mean? I like usually try to get addresses instead of phone numbers. It's like, yo, where are you at? Like, let me come get you. All of that phone conversation stuff, that was back in the day, right? So right, go pick her up. We like go to somewhere, I don't know, maybe Chili's, maybe Applebee type thing. And right, cute girl too. Cute girl, right? Yo, and then I order, and she orders, and then when the food comes back, she's like, "Can I get a box?" I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Why are you putting the box?" Oh, something came up. Like, I gotta go. I'm like, "But your phone's in the car." Yeah, still something came up. Like, I gotta go. So then I'm sitting there, right? Like, I'm trying to play it cool, but like I'm getting mad because I'm like, "Why are you boxing it up? We're supposed to." Yo, no later than I finished that sentence, she's like, "Yeah, like I'm about to be out." Now, this is younger me, man. I was like, "Cool." And I grabbed the box of chicken from her hand, like, boom. You know what I mean? And I held it like I was carrying like a football. Like I'm just running through the I'm like, no, this is mine, right? Because I paid for it. And there's a frustration there, man, right? There's a frustration there. These things happen way too often here, right? There's an expectation from our end, but then there's a lot of games being played by like some of you ladies out there, right? So this might make a guy want to just get the hell out of the United States, right? Right. So then, what you got? Yo, and then there is the escapist, right? So like that guy was the love seeker, right? Looking, trying to find somebody to actually call his own, all of that good stuff. But then something happened, miscommunication, or like she just brought the kids, man. She just said, "Kids, let's go, man. We're about to go eat." But then we don't really know what the like entire backstory was, right? But like I'm just saying that kind of scenario in itself makes people just want to be out, right? Make people just want to get on a plane and try something new. People are tired of being taken advantage of, being used up. So those are our three kinds of passport bros, right? Adventurer, love seeker, and then escapist, right? The guy who don't got no game and keeps getting got, and it really doesn't matter where he's going, he's still going to get got. That's another thing we actually got to talk about, right? Okay. So as I was looking this up, right? Because what a lot of passport bros do too is like they'll just find a girl or like buy a girl or something and then take a picture or like make her dance and say, yo, women are more feminine over here. Women are more friendly. But like we can kind of dispute that because I think, yes, it might be a little easier, but if you was an awkward dude, regardless, like women are going to pick up on that. 90% of communication is nonverbal. So it's how you actually present yourself, right? If they do fall for you and they fall for you hard, they might just be falling for your money, man, right? Right? Even though masculinity is tied to being able to provide, right? Some cultures rely on that more heavily than like other cultures, right? So like really the guy who like makes a lot of money, he's actually more in his masculine frame. Whereas here in the States, it's actually separated in our culture because you can make a lot of money, but that doesn't necessarily make you masculine. Even if you provide, that doesn't make you masculine to some women, right? It has to have toxicity with it. And it's just difficult sometimes sitting here dealing with all of it. So if you got the means, be out, right? Be out, go and experience, go and travel, but then should you stay there, right? This is what we are trying to get to. So this is a clip of a guy right here, right? Right? He falls in the adventurer category because you'll see, right? Body language, how he's talking, he can get women anywhere. But like this is one of the outliers, right? Because everyone doesn't have riz like this. So it might not go well for you unless you are providing financial resources.
Eu como 4 vezes no dia, café da manhã, janta, café da tarde e almoço.
Nah, this one's local. 4 vezes demais. So she eat 4 times. I only eat 1 time. Like y'all know, I'm on that 1 meal a day. I gotta stay fit, man. Alright, she about to teach me her handshake, guys. How you doing? Hold on. You snap at the same time? Oh, man. They do it different than us. Back in the States, we dap up and then we snap. But here they do this. They snap at the same time. It's a little different out here. It's different in here, kid. Yeah.
Yeah, right? So like someone that has charisma, they can talk like this anywhere. They could be anywhere, man. Right? They can be anywhere, talk to people, get them attracted to them. A lot of guys don't have that. So going to a different country might not necessarily make you shine, right? It's going to be that dollar. And then some people go just for that, right? So depending on what you were going for, that should pretty much dictate how you are going to handle that trip, right? Because if you're like an adventurer boy, okay, it's fun. But if you are trying to find love, know that what are they really in love with, right? Because they don't know you like that. All of a sudden, you guys like fall in love. And then because they are being nicer to you, or like just even naturally feminine, and then you aren't used to getting that, you are more susceptible to actually fall for a lot of the dangers that are actually going down there, right? Here's another one, like of people sleeping over there. So, and I don't mean sleeping like being asleep. I mean being set up, being lined up, right?
I want y'all to know, and I'm keeping it a buck, I got drugged yesterday. And it's my fault because I met some chicks from Medellin off of Tinder. So I brought them to my crib, and then I was trying to surprise my boy, and then eventually they drugged us. And guys, they took everything. They took my iPad, they took my MacBook, they took my iPhone 13 Pro, they took my Samsung S20, they took my drone, they pretty much took my credit cards. Like, I got pictures of them, and I'm gonna post it on my channel. Like, Cartagena is dangerous, guys. I've been here for 2 years, almost 2 years, and I've never been in no situation like this. But I want you guys to know, man, like, I post this so y'all can understand this doesn't happen to you. You know what I mean? It could get very dangerous here, guys. Don't trust people here. They will fuck us.
Yo, and it makes perfect sense, right? You're going to like different cultures who have different values. Like, a lot of times, the like same women you guys are going crazy over, they are the wives of men who have decided it's okay for their woman, girlfriend, friend, whatever, to like go and get money from you, right? Right. So like, these are the stakes, and that people aren't even close to being as well off as you are. And then here you go thinking you're going to go there, infiltrate their country, right? Infiltrate, and just everything is going to be sweet. Like, I'm going to pull one of these baddies, and then nothing's going to happen. Like, yo, go listen to Mona Lisa, man. Carter 5 or Carter 4. Go listen to Mona Lisa, man. Right? People will set you up. And once again, there's nothing wrong with going, traveling, experiencing, but it's when you like hear things like, oh, well, like a 10 over there, or maybe there's a 10 over there that's only a 6 over here because all of the girls over there are like just so gorgeous. Look, there is no place on earth where there's a beautiful woman and then there isn't a guy who is trying to get her attention, bro. Like, that's just how the world is. So when you were running into gorgeous women, right, talking about, I love you, like, be careful, man. Be careful, because that woman probably knows another dude that is going crazy for her, right? So just like little things, big things to actually keep in mind when trying to make these kind of moves. All right. Okay. So now it's starting to kind of stack up. Like, what side are we on, man? Like, and of course, there's still levels. Are we traveling to have a good time? Or are we traveling to move and find love? I think right now, if you're traveling to have a good time, by all means, go and travel. Enjoy that. But if you think in the muck and mire of everything that you are doing, you're going to find one that like you can just magically marry without no game, without no risk. Just the fact that you are an American is going to make them go crazy. I would think twice about that. But okay, right? So we have our pros and our cons. Let's just call it even right now, right? We weren't officially keeping score. Okay. So now, right? Now there's another thing with the passport bros. And like, I'm just going through all of these videos, right? And here is another one.
Nurses talk. Okay. Nurses talk. I don't care if you're a tech, CNA, LPN, LVN, RN, NP, regional nurse, doctor. Healthcare talks. Okay? And one thing what we're now hearing is that these so-called passport bros are coming back HIV positive. So that video that you see these men smiling and gleaming from ear to ear, happy that these so-called beautiful women want them and willing to do any and everything for them, go over there and have any nasty, dirty deed they ever want done, is coming back HIV positive.
All right. So I had enough of her. I didn't really want to spend that much time, and it was even annoying this time around. But she's speaking facts, right? Like back it up, man. Back it up, back it up, man. Because stuff is real out there, and if you don't want to listen to her, look. Listen to what this guy said about it.
All the bros. And it's not going to be good. As you know, I live in Colombia. Bros, we got to do better. And I'm not saying all. We got to represent well. Especially when we're coming to Colombia and all these places. We are still men at the end of the day. Fellas, stop walking around flexing all these chains. That's how you become a target. If any of you guys are fighting people, stop doing that. You become a target. Now, I haven't seen that, but I'm just saying, this ain't America. Wrap the shit up. I'm not playing with you. Stop having sex with all these women without a condom. Some of them have diseases. Stop doing that. I get it. It feels better. Maybe you want to go on a kamikaze mission. I don't want that for you. I want you to live the best life that you can live fully. And that's not by doing that. There are Colombian women that know that they have diseases and they are purposely trying to give the disease because they're upset that somebody gave it to them. And it's rampant in Cartagena now. Shoot, there's videos out about it. So let's make a pact today and represent the brohood at the top level, at the best level. And the last thing, fellas, get your asses in the gym. I see too many freaking big ass bellies walking around. You mean we got all this money, we have all this fun, all this opportunity, and we being that lazy with our own bodies, our own temples? I love us. I really do. But apparently you don't love you. Shoot, I had to lose over 70 pounds myself because I stopped looking at myself in the mirror. Now when I...
All right. Yo. So, right? There is validity, there's truth. Like, I don't even know when, like, people just stop bagging that shit up, yo. Like, you can't be out there like that, man. You can't be out there like that. It's not going to end well for you, man. Right? Especially going out to these places, thinking there aren't any consequences. Okay. So one of the things I liked that he said was, yo, be in shape. Go to the gym. Go lift some weights. Right? That is the number one thing that's actually going to help you. Right? It's not the money. It's not the car, unless your car is all messed up. But yeah, like as long as you can get from A to B, and then you are nice with your physique, you are nice with your appearance, right? That will get you further than like anything else. Even guys that are married, right, long term, yo, start working out, man. Start working out, and look how your woman is just gonna start looking at you, man. Right? Even do like a couple push-ups in front of her one day. Yo, if like you weren't doing push-ups before, just start doing them, just for your overall personal health, anyway, right? All right, and then yeah. So I get it, right? Like at the end of the day, right? I think people become passport bros not for the like whole sexual aspect, even though a lot of them are there for that, but is that just the respect aspect? I think respect is more important than love nowadays, man. Like love is there, like it warms in your heart and all that, but like I'd rather be respected, man. Right? Like I think respect has more like boundaries, and it's more of a solid word than love. Like love can be anything, right? Like love is kind, all of that. Respect isn't kind, right? Respect is respect. So I think a lot of guys go because women here don't respect you, right? They don't respect you, but are you the kind of guy worthy of being respected, right? That's the actual question out here is, do you command respect? That's why they put command in front of it, right? Like, and then command isn't like, I'm commanding you to respect me, right? It's like when you pull up without saying a word, does your aura, does your essence, does that command respect, right? That is one thing I think every man wants, and I think every man should have. But then you also got to do the work, right? You like definitely got to do that work, and then right? Women will watch this and be like, yeah, that's why we hate passport bros and all that. But then you guys should probably ask yourselves, why are men choosing to leave, right? And if it's not leaving passport bros, it's just leaving your relationship, leaving your life, right? Those are things we can work on as well. DM me at Audi Impossible. But yeah, just try to have more of an open mind instead of reacting so much like, oh yeah, why are they doing this? Why are they going there? First of all, they don't care. They already gone. So I just wish them well, wish them to be safe. Yeah. And it's good, man. Yo, and then for like everyone who is in the middle, yo, look, think it through, right? Think it through. I just say don't judge people, right? Don't judge people based on what they're doing, which like you don't understand. But at the same time, if they're gonna do it, like I gotta lay that game, gotta lay that foundation down so that people know what they are getting into. Of course, there's a lot more different resources and then things like that. But yeah. Like I thought I would cover it because so many people talk about it, and then so many men are like either doing it or like considering it. But yeah, man. I think if you should invest in yourself and just take the alpha effect, you would actually have a much more better time getting women anywhere you go, right? Like if you want to leave the country, have fun, go for it. But if you are doing that as a last desperate resort to actually meet somebody who's going to love you, you're wasting your time and your money, and a lot of times your safety as well. But yo, look, right? That was today. I'm gonna tap in same time tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about some things, man. I'm excited about Friday's online pop the balloon. That joint's gonna be that joint's gonna be crazy. I already got a couple shorties lined up for that. Yeah, and of course everyone's gonna come on their best behavior, hopefully, because y'all know Friday nights get a little crazy. You know what I mean? You start pouring that drink, you start loosening up. So yeah, come and join the party Friday night, man. Just come, join, enjoy, watch, comment. But yeah, it's all about making matches, right? Also, go to audimpossible.com and then sign up for Pop the Balloon online, and then also sign up for Pop the Balloon in person if you're going to be either like in Southern California or in Philadelphia, New York, Brooklyn area. We are going to do those two very shortly. Look, have a good rest of your day. Audi Impossible.